Yesterday was my birthday and I turned 20 years old, and I guess happy birthday to me. And in this video I'm going to be sharing about the lessons that I've learned and the experiences I've learned turning 20 years old, and I'm not copying it from anyone else's experiences, nor am I copying it from all of these motivational speakers out there. I'm going to be sharing the experiences that I've learned, the things that I've experienced, so that you can learn from my mistakes, what I've experienced, and if you're younger than me, you can apply this in your life, or if you're older than me, you can probably relate with me. And these lessons don't come from everything going right, everything going extremely well. These lessons comes from the things that went wrong and the struggles, the challenges, and all the experiences I had until my 20th year of life. I'm going to be sharing 5 lessons so that this video can be more organized. And without wasting any time, let's get started. And before starting the video, if you don't know who I am, I'm Abhishek and I built and run a multiple 5-figure content agency. And have you heard of these guys making that they claim to make thousands of dollars online? So I'm one of those guys who make thousands of dollars online, retired my parents, and and basically living the dream life of most teenagers, I guess. And if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and let's get started. Lesson number 1: you will lose people as you grow. I remember last year and all the last years of my birthdays, I used to have birthday parties in my home, and people used to come with gifts, texting me happy birthday, posting stuff saying happy birthday to you, and posting stories, and etc etc. And this year I realized that not a lot of people did that. Although a little bit of people did that, but not a lot of people did that. A lot of people did not even wish me happy birthday. And I was wondering, this is kind of interesting. And then I realized that your growth makes most people uncomfortable. Your discipline basically reminds people of their excuses. And people start leaving, people start, treating you differently when you are serious in your life, when you start chasing your goals, when you start building your life seriously. And I did hear it somewhere that it is lonely on the top, so I guess that's true. Because a lot of people, start getting threatened because of your success. They see you disciplined, they see you working hard, and they're like, he's doing it, he's trying to show it, he's doing something that I always wanted to do. So they kind of start distancing themselves from your life. And it's not a bad thing, and I think loneliness is not lonely at all, because it doesn't matter if you lose every single thing in life, you will always have yourself. You will never lose yourself if you are comfortable with yourself. And I learned this, that being comfortable with yourself, being comfortable and making yourself your best friend is the best thing that you can do. You don't have to shrink or change or be anything else to be relatable. You can be yourself, be comfortable in yourself, and the people who will want to grow with you, they will comply, and the people who will not want to grow with you, they will leave, and it's no problem at all. But what you will end up attracting is the right kind of people that you will want around yourself. Lesson number 2: what I once felt impossible becomes normal. A few years ago, I could not imagine being a crorepati, retiring my parents and running an international online business which is very successful, getting fit, getting strong, and buying a brand new MacBook with full cash and not even having to think about it or worry about it. That life felt extremely unreal. I still remember when I was working a job, and thinking of working from home and, having your own office, having your own workspace in your home, and being able to live in your home and work from a bedroom used to feel like, unreal dream, and only special people get it. But as I realized that dreams do come true if you actually try and if you actually work for it. And nothing in life is really impossible. Everything is just unfamiliar because you have not achieved it. You have not experienced it yet. And the more I achieve things, and the more I move forward, and the more great things I do in life, the more I realize that there is nothing as impossible. If you'd want to be the prime minister of whichever country, let's say Ulaanbaatar, you will be able to be the prime minister of Ulaanbaatar. And the harsh lesson is most people never try, that's why they never find out. And your limits are just imaginary, You are actually made limitless. You can achieve anything you want, you can achieve any great thing, any great accolade you want, but you must be willing to work for it, you must be willing to try hard for it. When I used to be fat, when I used to be poor, when I used to be depressed, I never thought I would be this handsome, fit, strong, rich guy who runs an international successful business from his bedroom. I never imagined it. I never imagined having employees under me. I never imagined, running a great business from my home, buying my own bike, gifting my sister, a scooter, and buying a MacBook, and not having to think about finances at all. And I'm not flexing, but my bank balance looks like a phone number. And it's not to flex, but it's to let you know that that it is possible if you genuinely take action and if you genuinely try. Lesson number 3, pain does not kill you, it refines you. Throughout these years, I've had losses, heartbreaks, lows, and setbacks. I've had it all. I've even had moments I thought I will never recover from. So let me give this quick story that one time, I think this was almost 1.5 years ago, I catch this extreme level of coughing. So I was basically coughing for non-stop for 3 months, and I thought, dang, my health is ruined. It was not like I did anything wrong. I just catched the cough out of nowhere. And I was coughing and I was coughing. I was coughing my life out. I was puking when I was coughing because it got so bad that I could not even eat. But at the time, I started thinking like I will never be healthy again. Will this cough be with me forever? And I even went to the hospital to check that cough, and the doctor was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You are absolutely fine and it is just a normal cough. But the good thing is it actually passed. I have had heartbreak as well, so I'm gonna talk about this in a separate video someday, but I've had a huge heartbreak, I've had, the girl I thought would be my wife. I was absolutely dumb. So the girl I thought would be my wife, she betrayed me with this another dude that I kind of knew him. So that was also painful, and it was not like she just broke up with me. It was like she cheating on me behind my back and still, holding the strings together, trying to play with me, and me just being stuck there and, confused and all heartbroken. But the good thing is that also passed. I thought I will be heartbroken for a long time. I will never find love again. I will never find connection again, but I guess I was kind of wrong. And that painful moment also passed. And there were also times that I lost clients. I was kind of losing money. My income was very low because I had no clients, and my system was kind of ruined. I got banned from Google, the Gmail bans and stuff. So it was kind of hard, but still I figured it out, and I realized that it actually got passed. So the lesson I learned is everything must pass, even the good ones, even the bad ones. And the thing is, you should not be running from pain. You should embrace it, you should learn from it, and you should grow from it. Because I truly believe that pain is the only way that you can truly grow. If you did not have pain in anything, then you will not be growing at all. If you want to grow muscles, then you must have to go through pain. If you want to grow your bank balance, then you must have to go through the pain that's required to build a business or build an income. Pain is like the tuition, and if you don't pay attention, you will have to join the tuition classes. But if you pay attention on time, learn from it, improve yourself from it, and grow yourself from it, you will be better. And every single painful moment that you might have been going through, some of you watching this video might be going through a breakup. Some of you watching this video might not have an income and might struggling financially. But let me tell you this, that pain must pass, and every bad and the good thing must pass. And if you're going through good times, and your good times will pass, I'm sorry to say. And if you're going through bad times, your bad times will pass, and I'm happy to say. Lesson number 4, no one is coming to save you. The truth of this world is that no one actually genuinely cares about you. I used to think that our parents care for us. Our parents are, this loving and always selfless love from parents and etc. But this is kind of controversial, but let me tell you this, that even parents' love is kind of selfish, Parents love their kids because they have expectations from the kid. It's like most of the parents, I realized, even my own parents, I realized that they raise the kid, they, love the kid, nurture the kid with the expectations and with the thoughts that he or she will grow up and make them proud, take care of them and provide for them and just protect them. And I don't think if there's anything wrong with it, and I don't think if there's anything bad about it, it should be transactional, right? If someone is giving you something, then you should be able to give that person something, right? It should be an exchange. Even in a male and female relationship, or if it's with your parents, or if it's with your friends, or whatever, right? There has to be an exchange, and it's absolutely fine. And you should know that everyone is fighting their own battles. I might be good in something, but I might be fighting in something else. And you might be good in something, but you might be fighting in something else. So you should take absolute responsibility for your life and realize that no one is coming to save you. Get up, do your thing, and just do what you're supposed to do without expecting or hoping anything from anyone else. If you have any problem in your life, you are the solution for it. Lesson number 5, without God, success feels empty. This is very personal but very real. I now have money, I now have a solid business, I now have a okay body, I now have good relationships with friends, with women. I basically basically have everything I've ever desired on the base level. I've retired my parents, I became a crorepati, and my income is extremely fantastic. But the thing is, if God is not in your life, then it's just gonna be worthless, you know? For example, as long as I'm close to God, no matter how many bad things are going in my life, I'm just content and I'm just peaceful, and I know that God has got my back. But the more I run away from God, the more far I come from God, the more weak I feel and the more empty it feels on the inside. It's like God is the anchor and God is the life that fills us up, that makes us feel alive, that makes us give this sense of purpose. And obviously I'm not making this video to preach you God, but whichever God you praise, but I personally am a Christian, and whichever religion you are, whichever belief you hold, but you must anchor yourself in God to be strong and to feel fulfilled. You can have all the money in the world, you can have everything you want in this world, but if you don't have God, there will always be this empty space in your heart that nothing will ever be able to fill. And as long as you have God's favor in your life, it's impossible to have a wrecked life, because even if your life is falling apart, even if your life is completely ruined, completely destroyed, you're gonna know who is your protector and who is your provider and who is gonna lead you and who is gonna guide you, and even if you fall, whose lap you're gonna fall on. So that's it. Those are the 5 lessons I've learned turning 20. And it's not like I've figured life out in 20, and it's not like I'm this life guru, life coach in 20. I'm just sharing what I've learned. I'm just sharing what I've experienced, what I've observed, and what helped me become better as a human being. So I hope this video helped you. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, and let me know in the comments below what you think. And till then, take care. God bless you.